Hello everyone, welcome to our channel uh, on business development, where today we will be focusing on business processes. So, what are business processes? We'll be talking about what business processes are. We will be trying to highlight what are the types of business processes. We'll be going slightly deeper to get to understand what are the requirements of these business processes and what are the importance. And after that, we will give recommendations on what we will be requiring uh, in terms of what makes you succeed as a business. We will not forget to give our highlights on consultancy services, which will be touching on technological business processes. So, welcome viewers. You are in the right channel where we can say that uh, this one is fit for everyone, not only for those who are on organizations, managers, employees, and everyone. But this one is important and it is good for each and every individual because in life, everything is business. That's where we start. So, welcome to the channel. Now, we can start by defining business process. And we can say that business process, this is a sequence or procedure of achieving a goal. A goal in this case is a business outcome. If it is from uh, other aspects of life, this is what you want to achieve at the end of undertaking whatever you have started. So, what you need to capture here is that we will be having clarity on what we need to achieve, which at some other points people define as the problem. We need to understand what is our problem and what do we intend to achieve at the end of it. So, what are the types of business processes? So, the first one that I can say is the operational process. Operational processes, these are processes which are core to the organization. These are the processes that can see the transformation of input to give us the goal, the outcome. So this is the central uh, process, the central sequence of activities that can bring the change that we need. So we can talk about as the core activities, processes, or tasks that can see a problem solved. The next, which is number two, is supporting processes. Supporting processes, we can say that we might be having things that can assist in ensuring that operational processes are achieved as fast as possible or with that effectiveness and efficiency as possible. So those are the processes that we talk about as supporting a process. Example, in an organizational setup is that if we have employed someone to undertake a certain activity, activities to be undertaken are part of the operational processes. But we need to make sure that this person get onboarded and get to uh, undertake the activities as fast as possible with effectiveness and efficiency that the organization intend. So this support that we give to the employee, like onboarding, those are what we can capture uh, under supporting processes. And the third one is management processes. And management processes, those majorly focus on the protocols that need to be followed to ensure that we achieve the organizational uh, objectives, which are goals, by ensuring that there is clear coordination between operational and supporting, and we are in a position to validate. So those are the three types or classifications of business processes. So once we have understood that, we know that our goal is to ensure that we achieve the outcomes, we solve problems. So, what are we requiring? We can say that we have steps that can ensure that we achieve whatever we want to achieve. So, the first one is understand the problem. So, that one I have raised from the examples. So, having understood the problem, I will know that this problem requires what and what for me to have the target outcome, which is the result. So the next one is now to understand what are the inputs, what are the outputs, who are the stakeholders, and what are the procedures. So why do I need to understand the input? I can bring an example. If I am to integrate two systems, we have the core system and we have a new system which might be required in a certain sector of the organization, like to get the feedback from the customers. I need to understand what will be the input that I need to have from the core system for identification of the customer, and what are the input that I need from the customer. So at this point, we have the stakeholders, we have the customer, we have the customer experience team, and we have the back office team. So in the back office team, we might be having many people there. Those who will be ensuring the service delivery, those who will be ensuring that we have the quality service, quality managerial and processes for internal activities. So at that point, we will be talking about the stakeholders, the input we can get from the stakeholders, and we have the output. The output, those are the expected outcomes. We might have different expected output to the customer, to the management team. Those have to be captured. And we know that in between the input and output, there are some processes, there are some transformations that need to be done for us to get the information that we need. So from this point, we consider the processes. And now, once that one is clear, so we can say that we are done with stage 2. Now, stage 3 is now about the mapping. We need to map the activities and the sequence to the stakeholders, and to ensure that at the end of it all, we'll be in a position to have a clear map that is showing us how the input is transformed to the output, having consideration of all the stakeholders in place. So that is stage number 3. So the last stage is now the review. We need to have the review in mind that all the processes have been achieved. If not, it will take us back to redesign the process. So this is the point now that we come in as business process consultants. So in our business process consultancy, we will sit down and give you an overall view of what is expected at each and every level. We will not forget to talk about the business projection, to make sure that we capture all what will be required, maybe in the next 2, 3, or 4 to 5 years to come. We know that if we are talking about technological use, technological field is dynamic. That's why we cannot say that we have anything binding. But in our agreement, in our consultancy services, we'll be in a position to give you that protection and to ensure that everything that you intend is up to pace. This one, I can assure you that you will get good services. You will get that smooth integration of different systems and have value of the integration that you have purpose. If you don't get clear requirements in terms of the input, in terms of processes, in terms of output, and ensure that all the stakeholders are in place, it might be difficult for you to achieve the outcome because before the end of the process, before the end of the process development or design, some requirements will come in. And in that case, it means that you go back each and every moment to the design. So just we ask you that based on the contacts that we have shared, get our consultancy services and appreciate whatever we give you. You will not regret to have a consultant in place. Consultant will focus on service delivery. And in this case, we can say that consultant can relieve you having deep understanding of something because as we narrow down to allow you to engage on other activities. So welcome and get our services. Our services are majorly referrals. They are trusted and recommendable services. We will not forget to thank those who have known us, those who have used our services. They have made referrals to us, and we do appreciate. Get in touch, get our services, appreciate, grow in your business. Our business growth is our key core value. There is nothing else other than ensuring that you get smooth services and we also stay in business to give you the next projections. So welcome and enjoy our services. Thank you for your time.